gun. She had no tent. I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car.
The mother of the 1-year-old who was shot and killed by police in Mississippi has spoken out. Valicia claims that she showed officers her 1-year-old son was in the car just moments before they fired shots at him. Now, according to law enforcement, they were called to this Walmart location for an alleged shoplifting incident. However, in a video released by Valicia's attorney, she says,
and another friend of mine was at Walmart. As we was leaving out the Walmart, they tried to stop her, but I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me. By the time me and my baby got in the car, she came, and then when we was backing up, they was running out the come.
She says that's when officers arrived and started to draw their guns as her friend was backing up.
I raised my baby up because they withdrew their guns. She had no tent. I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. So she was backing up and she hit a car.
She said by the time that she set Cohen down, she heard 3 or 4 shots.
As I was opening the door, so the door flew back in. By the time I set my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage.
Now, her friend was hit in the arm and thigh, and Valicia claims that her friend was not driving towards officers when the shots were fired.
And I tried to say that she forcefully was trying to drive and hit them, but they was all on the right side and she was driving towards the left. They just personally just shot in the car.
Now, according to Valicia, her friend allegedly was not shoplifting and purchased the diapers that she had walked out of the store with.
On the little, what's it called, self-checkout, they can see, it's cameras, they can see when she got the diapers and walked out.
After the shooting occurred, Valicia's friend drove the car off the scene, and then they later arrived at a hospital, and Cohen Wiley was pronounced deceased. Valicia claims that she was released by police and has not been charged with anything, and the police officer that fired the shots has been placed on administrative leave. It will be interesting to see what new details come out.
Shocking sad news tonight is rocking the entire hip-hop industry. Legendary Grammy-nominated producer Tay Keith has tragically passed away at the age of 29. According to Metro Nashville Police, the musical genius was found dead in his apartment Thursday following a routine welfare check. Authorities said the official cause of his sudden death is unclear at this time, but they confirmed there were no signs of foul play. If you've listened to rap music in the past decade, Tay Keith was the man behind the soundtrack of your life. Born Britavious Chambers, he was the master architect behind some of our generation's biggest global hits. We're talking Travis Scott's iconic Sicko Mode, Drake's viral hit Nonstop, and Block Boy JB's Look Alive. He even produced the iconic bonus track Before I Let Go on Beyoncé's live album Homecoming. More recently, he played a key role in Sexy I Red's explosive rise, producing her breakthrough hit Pound Town. The music world has lost an irreplaceable legend too soon. Rest in peace, Tay Keith. Leave a comment below to remember his legacy.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. I want to start off by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings to the brothers pushing the word throughout the four corners. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. From the brother Karab coming at you with a spiritual quick hit lesson. Going into, man, the deaths of the week, man. Deaths of the week. And there's many more. All right? Because every morning the Lord bring his judgment to light, man. All right? And a lot of y'all don't, a lot of our people, right? You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, you don't fear Yahweh Shema Shai. You don't fear the God of the Bible and his son. All right, you don't want to do what's right. You don't want to take heed to the commandments. You don't want to listen to the prophets. And a lot of y'all just be put in these terrible, horrific situations, man. That's why we have Jacob's trouble on the way as well, because it's going to be a horrific time that our people, Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, the Lord's chosen people, is going to be a difficult time that you're not going to be able to escape from. And though you cry unto the Lord, man, hey, it's going to be over with for you, man. Here it is, man. You got a rapper, Tay Keith, which I'm familiar with the guy. You know, we all familiar with the guy, man. He produced beats, like they say, man. He'll deal with in the music industry. But at the end of the day, man, guys like this, like I say, it'd be hard for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. Because here it is, man. He wasted 29 years of his life, man, just doing retarded shit, man. All right? Not fearing the Lord, not taking heed. Because this is why we're here. This is the whole reason we're here on the planet Earth, man. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh Shema Shai shall judge every work into judgment, because we just read in Zephaniah that he bring his judgment to light every morning. All right? And why is the Lord bringing heavy judgment on our people? Because, man, we will subscribe to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We in a eternal subscription of fearing the Lord and keeping the commandments, man. Whether we know it or not, whether we wanted to acknowledge Yahweh Shema Shai or not, we have rules and regulations that we supposed to go by every day our eyes open, man. All right, every day we walk into this world, man, and we go out. And I just read in Ecclesiastes right now at verse 13, which I'm going to reread it again. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This is your main priority, Israel. This is your main priority. Fear Yahweh Shema Shai and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is your duty. This is your job every day you wake up, man. You're supposed to live uprightly, man. You're supposed to worship the Lord with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your heart, man. Meaning your, which is your mind, same thing. But you damn near got to say that twice, man. Because here it is, man, Jake always putting the world before the Lord, man. Always trying to make it in this society, trying to get chase the American dream instead of chasing the approval of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let's get Jeremiah 9 and 23, is it? Yup. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glory in this. Because here it is, they want to talk about his honor, honor his name, his legacy. He left no legacy, man. Because the Lord said, man, he hate the daughters of music. He said the daughters of music shall be brought low. And you're seeing it, man, in a horrific way. Because to be found dead in your apartment, man, is just crazy, man. To be shown to the world, man. To be broadcast to the world, man. He bring his judgment to the light. But the scriptures tell you he bring his judgment to the light, but it's like it's right in the open, man. That's why it's very important to fear the Lord and keep the commandments, man. Because guess what? He's going to bring you to an open shame if you don't. That's why I say kiss the son, lest he be angry, man, and you perish from the way. This is a time, man, we're supposed to give reverence and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, because the Lord is on his way, man. He's going to judge people according to their actions. And the Lord judges the heart of man. So if your heart ain't towards him, man, then, hey, and he see that your heart is towards the world and trying to gain the approval of the world and want everybody to love you and accept you, and you want the approval from this world to look and feel important, man, the Lord's going to judge you. He's going to bring you to an open shame to the world. Now you dead on a goddamn bed with a sheet wrapped up, with a sheep on top of your damn head, man. A sheet on top of your head, man. Body getting identified by mama, man. Wasting the Lord's time, man. Wasting that breath of life that's in you, man. Jeremiah 9 and 24. But let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and know of me, and that I am the Lord which exercises love and kindness, judgment, righteousness, and in the earth. For in these things I delight, said the Lord. The Lord don't give a damn about what beats and music he dropped. He don't care about that, man. That shit is noise to him, man. The only thing that gets the Lord's attention is those that fear him and keep his commandments, man. Because them the only ones he's dealing with. Now, this is Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent. And where were the righteous cut off, man? All right? Because, man, a lot of these two, the Take Heath, all right, and then you got the little 1-year-old boy who died. Here it is. The police got the call because you shoplift. And then you put your, here it is, man. You ain't even agreeing with our adversary. You ain't being cautious. You just out there looking retarded, man. And then you bring your kid up to the window and they took a shot at him, man. See, a lot of our people, they don't understand who our enemy is. They don't know how heartless Esau really is, man. And they put the man on eternal leave. They ain't even fired the man. Letting you know, man, that they don't care about you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Indians, man. But here it is. What y'all gonna do? March. So now y'all marching and putting posters up on June 10th. It's crazy, man. Another march coming soon, man. Just like George Floyd. All this is for publicity. All this be a pandemic, man. They be planning these things, man. But do our people listen? Do our people pay attention? No. That's why she was in the situation that she in, man. So instead of marching to your nearest camp to listen to the words, because the Lord will try to, hit you with those scourges to get your attention, you're going to go out here and march, man, behind a 1-year-old, man, who ain't even innocent. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, man. Our people don't know the way, man. That's why the Lord had pastors that should feed you with wisdom and knowledge and understanding according to the Lord's heart, what's on the Lord's mind, what he requires you to do. So they can tell you what God said, inside joke, man. He got his prophets out there, man. Okay? And if you're not hearkening unto the Lord's prophets, man, and you keep, turning your head and gnashing your teeth at the men of the Lord that's trying to, show you the way, then pretty much, man, you're going to remain in that congregation of the dead and more judgment is going to befall upon you. All right? Let's get Jeremiah 11:11. And I'm going to start at 10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. They went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel, the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers. Therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, behold, I will bring evil upon them. So you're going to be put in an evil situation, man. Distress is just going to come upon you on a sudden, man. You knew, man, what it say? Man knoweth not his time. Let's get that, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time. As the fishes that are taken in an evil net, as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men, right? So are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. Because a lot of our people, man, they never observe, they never aware, especially the woman. Here it is, man, they got the guns drawn on you and you hold up your child. That was a retarded move, man. It's like you pretty much just, the woman can't begin to sin. Through her, we all die, man. You just put that kid in the crossfire. You damn near like you protected yourself. You Nino Brown the damn baby, man. Man. Hey, this is Ecclesiastes 9:12. Right? I got it in the AMP, but let me probably get it in a different translation. All right. Let's get it in the AMP version. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 12 in the AMP version. For man also does not know his time of death. Right? Like fish caught in a treacherous net and birds caught in a snare. Like fishes. When fishes be swimming in the lake, man, they don't know they finna get put on a plate today. Birds caught in a snare to trap them. They don't know they finna get trapped. They just doing their everyday routine. And what's the everyday routine for you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, man? You Sodom's children of the nation of Israel. You 2/3. Hey, having fun, being in pleasure, always being hard-headed, not observing. It's damn near y'all routines. The Bible got your characteristics, man, on a T. That's how you know who the elect and who not, man. That's how you know the difference between a 2/3 and the elect. The elect is going to take heed. They're going to pretty much have faith. They're going to fear the Lord. They're going to do what's required. And the 2/3, they're going to do their own thing. They're going to lean onto their own understanding. They're going to do it their own way. They're going to live a careless life, man, and walk a careless life. And then guess what? They're going to be put in that evil snare that I'm reading in Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. It says, so the sons of men are ensnared in an evil time when a dark cloud suddenly falls on them. You know, the Lord not playing, man. The Lord's judging our people, man, because they're not taking heed. They're not listening. They're not listening. So going back to Jeremiah 11:11, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring an evil upon them which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. And the reason why I brought this out, because they want you to feel bad for these two wicked people, man. They want you to feel bad for the woman with her child, and they want you to feel bad for Tay Keith. Meanwhile, these guys ain't did nothing good. That woman ain't at her nerves count. She want justice. Instead of, fearing the Lord and, getting right and humbling herself and, trying to desire a man of the Lord, man, this girl want vengeance. She want justice. And these people marching and trying to, give thanks, trying to, do a George Floyd thing again, man. All over again. Looking retarded, man. And it's going to get worse for our people, man. This is just the beginning. It's going to get worse, man. We are in the intense part of the movie. This is Yahweh Shai's movie, and we are in the intense part, man, where the Lord just going to start judging freely, man. It's going to be a lot of uncontrollable judgment. The Lord just going to let it rain down, man. On everybody, whether you rich or poor. All right? It don't matter, man. It don't matter your status. Judgment don't have no respect of person. It's not going to pause because you a YouTuber or you make beats or you rich or you own a lot of cars or you have a name for yourself or you own a chicken spot. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. Judgment not going to stop, man, because you young, right? Lord, when I ended off with Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. But this is Jeremiah 11 and 12 finishing up. Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. But they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. Simple, man. Jumping down to 14. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry for them. For I would not hear them in the time of they cry. In the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. So the Lord said, man, I'm not even hearing it, man. I don't care about your marchings. I don't care about all these things, man. You load my law while you yet had liberty, and you think I'm finna show you mercy when you refuse to hear my word? It's Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. It said, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shai and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. It's just that simple, man. All right? You don't want to be on the Lord's bad side, man. It's very important for y'all to listen to this word because time is running short, man. Time is running short. And if you've been playing and having, not having a care in the world about your salvation, man, hey, the Lord is going to pretty much, man, he's going to deal with you. All right? Not caring about yourself, man, nothing. Because like the scripture say, examine ourselves before judgment, man. Get your body, get your house in order, man. The Lord is on his way. And judgment must first begin in the house of the Most High. What should the end be to those that disobey the gospel, man? You're seeing that, man. They going to be dropping like flies. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. The Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. He's talking to his angels, his spiritual hitmen. Whenever you be disobedient, whenever you don't want to fear the Lord, whenever you don't want to acknowledge him, then he sent his hitmen out to take you out, man. Not your time. Hey, not your time. So now judgment is just looking for you and it's waiting on a perfect time to strike you, man, in every kind of way. Nowhere you can run or hide from the Lord. That's why it's very important to acknowledge him, to fear him, to move in this earth as if somebody's watching you, because it is, man. The Lord and his son is watching our people, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Indians, man. It's time to stand up and do what's right. It's time to live an upright life, man, or you're just going to be judged. Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, and neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young. It don't matter, baby, 1 year old. It doesn't matter, man. The Lord don't care about none of that. Having you was doing what you was required to do, man, you wouldn't even be in the situation that you in. Having you feared the Lord and keep the commandments, having you lived a moderate life, have you, act like you got some sense, you wouldn't be getting your ass told by the Lord being judged openly in front of the whole world, man. Put to death. Ezekiel 9:5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the midst of the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids, little children, and women, whom is the mark. Right? But come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary, and they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Man, man, that the Lord is not playing with his people, man. Because we ought to know judgment. All right? We supposed to know these things. This is a part of our inheritance. The commandments of the Lord, his judgments, his characteristics, what makes him mad, what pleases him. That's our job. That's how you know if somebody really love you or not, man. They want to get to know you, and that's why I read in Jeremiah where it say, if anybody going to glory in this world, if you're going to glory anything, all right, glory in Yahweh Shema Shah. Glory that you know the Lord. Glorify Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, your relationship with him. Okay, that's the only way how you're going to be delivered from the evils that's going to come upon the face of the earth, man. You see? Let's get that, man, real quick. Just real quick. Proverbs 14:27. The fear of the Lord is the fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. So man knoweth not his time. But he's gonna get caught in that evil snare if he or she not paying attention. Because guess what? Not walking with wisdom comes with heavy consequences. And the Lord is tired of telling our people to apply wisdom, to imply instruction. The Lord is done talking, man. He's gonna let judgment reign, man. And sooner or later, when he takes his prophets off those street corners, man, all right, hey, it's gonna be over with for you Israelites. So you better repent, man, or ye shall all likewise perish, man. More judgment is coming. All right? Shalom.